Hi, this is Lindsay from FieldKit, and I'm going to take you on a quick walkthrough of the NYC FloodNet data dashboard. As you can see here, we start out on the sensor map page. We can see all of the sensors currently deployed as part of the project across the city. Now within this map interface, I can drag or zoom to see where the sensors are located in a particular area. Now currently, all of these are showing no flooding, but in the event of flooding, these dots will change color and show a number in the center corresponding to the number of inches of flooding, as you can see in this flood depth legend over here. So let's drill down into a particular sensor. Clicking this takes us into the data view for the Davenport Court sensor, showing data for the past 2 weeks. Now within this menu, I can hover to see how many exact inches of flooding were happening at a particular period of time. And additionally, I can drag within the chart itself to drill down into a particular time frame to see more detail. Now if I want to compare data from multiple sensors, I can click Add, and this opens up a menu where I have the ability to add information from a nearby sensor or a sensor elsewhere in the city. So it doesn't look like Russell Street was seeing any flooding over this time frame, but if I use this menu up here and zoom out to a month, here we can see an event where both sensors were experiencing flooding. We built this platform to be very interactive and conversational, and so users who are logged in have the ability to annotate and comment on data. You can see here Roger noted that this event actually does show some real legitimate flooding. Anyone who's logged in has the ability to add a comment of their own, providing richness based on what they're seeing in their neighborhood. Now, if you want to compare data from even more sensors, you have the ability to click Add Chart. And that opens up an additional chart area where you can add even more information from these sensors. But it's not just flood depth data. In order to provide additional super useful context, we brought in data sets from NOAA for tide level and precipitation. So you can switch the data on the chart to show that to give you a better sense of what was happening comprehensively in a particular area. So here you can see the tide level data and the Davenport Court flood depth superimposed. Now if I want to save this, I can choose to do so as an image of different varieties here. And additionally, if I want to share this out within my community, I can click Share, and here have the ability to tweet it out, share it on Facebook, or get the URL to send out via email or otherwise. You can add as many charts as you want within this interface and adjust them all using these menus. Now, going back to the sensor map, I also have the ability to switch to a list view. And this shows all of the sensors that are part of the project. If flooding were occurring, this would sort based on which sensors were seeing the most severe flooding at the time, with those showing at the top. Now, all of these will take you to the same data view page. Finally, each sensor page does have an info area where you can go and see the exact location of the sensor, an image of the area where it's deployed, and some information about where it's mounted and how it's mounted. We've really enjoyed working on this project, and we look forward to doing more work like this in the future. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks a lot, and have a good one.